If you guys remember that, If you guys remember that. No, it's definitely not a bad player, but he's coming into a little bit of a struggling team, and that can never be good. Unless he really picks up the mantle. At the moment, it really is only the Kaspersky show. And Shush. I think Shush has been ever reliable for this NIP team. If you remember when NIP were coming through, when they were unranked on the VRS, and they were having to play with Jax in the CCTs as a stand-in, Shush was unbelievable. He was almost a star player. And I've been a fan of Shush for a very, very long time. I just think he's such a smart player. Lux taking a big gamble there to try and pick up extra utility off the ground, I think, and almost cost him his life. Kaspersky does get an entry top banana. You need to see a little bit more out of Stown in the second half, especially on the rifle. But if you can't rely on the AWP, you can rely on the rifle for Stown usually, and they will burst their way in toward the B-bomb side. That throws them very well to find Shush there. I think he just realised at the last second that he was playing close. And it will be a save, and Afro won't even be allowed to save. Only Rainwaker can. So a good round from NIP. Able to win their duels in Banana. 9-all. I think people will. Some people may think you could rightly criticize Stan for these maps, and look, I think some criticism is fair. I also think if you watch Nuke and watch CT side, he just barely doesn't get any contact at all. And usually, I'm sure regular NIP watchers will know that Stan is pretty much a live wire on CT Nuke. When I watched him in the CT Global Finals, he was superb. Even though they didn't win those games, on Nuke in particular, he was all over the place and just playing with full confidence in his first event back. T-Side Inferno warping is not going to be all too favourable. That goes without saying. Brainwaker, what have you got here? One. Oh, it's almost the second. And thankfully for Note, he peeks in a different angle, so it's not a clean, immediate headshot. Thankfully, he gets one in return. Come on, Stown. Where are you, buddy? I need to see you get activated in a round. At least set up to take a shot. His positioning has not allowed him to do that, really. In this entire map. That is a poor performance by his high standards of himself, I'm sure. He's going to be very disappointed. Especially if NIP don't win the map and win the series. He's going to be putting a lot of blame on himself, I'd imagine. The best players tend to be the most critical of themselves. So, damage could be done through that smoke with the MP9. Good kill from Lux, again getting a frag and falling back, keeping the man advantage. Oh, shot missed though, and Stown now he's finding an opportunity to hit shots, but he's going to miss the flicking banana. No confidence for Stown at all in this map at the moment. He's going to need to deliver here. Double step toward Ruins is good, however, and of course, it's Kaspersky again. They try and at least trade him when they had the man advantage, did LG. When you've got the bomb plant on B, it's always T favoured. And would you believe it, Stan's going to get away without even taking an important contact kill in this round as well. It's going to be all Kaspersky. And IP will creep into the lead.
Terrorists win.
Thankfully for Stan, that miss does not cost his team. Buy is still available for LG. It's okay. You've got the AWP on Afro, you've got the two M4s. Especially one on Rainwaker is what you're going to want, and Lux with the 5.7 is totally fine. As do MP7. Can IP win their first Inferno with this lineup? Oh, the MP7 can't hold on. Afro is going to hold on beautifully, though. And that's going to change the round's course entirely. This is what Afro can do. The current Afro form, and here he is with the fourth, it could be all five, you know, for Afro. He's got one bullet left in the AWP. Can he connect with all of them? Oh, it's so tight. Up against Shush on 14 HP. The round's won. It's whether Afro gets the ace. He's not going to. So the quad kill is beautiful, and Bemis will trade. The career renaissance, and that was a storyline over the entirety of the Monty team before they switched to LG. Especially with their run at the Cologne Major. The renaissance of nearly the entire team is remarkable. Rainwaker after Liquid, Afro after Fnatic. People remember how bad Afro was on Fnatic. Look at him go here. Look at him go on the entirety of his Monty/LG stint so far. He's been unbelievable. Look at Bemis when he'd been frozen out for the entirety the last couple of years of his career. After he played for FaZe and played for Mouse and played in some big events. Ill-fated into the Breach stint, did not work out. And Azzy's going to hold on to a banana in the following round as well. Also a player that is improving his level event by event, it feels like. Molotov will finally spread, but he's found another corner. He's found another corner to survive. Had a smoke anyway, sure. But everything is going LG's way all of a sudden. Afro will find another. And NIP have disappeared in the last couple of rounds. Teetering on the brink. And I will list a very important stat for you here. The NIP's Inferno. It's not just the fact that I haven't played it since the Budapest Major, where they lost to FaZe. I've just done a little bit more digging. They haven't won it at all with this core. With the Snappy, Shush, Kaspersky core. And the most worrying thing is, they won 6 out of their 10 pistol rounds, but only have a 44% win rate on the T side, and a 29.2 win percent on their T side. It would not be a surprise if LG were to win this game 2-0, but Stan's making something happen. Only his 7th kill of the game, but that could give them a chance. Bemis will activate, though. And now Shush needs to win an impossible clutch. Oh, beautiful click on Rainwaker, though. It's possible all of a sudden. Nadine does 3 damage to him. 1 bullet not connected. And now Shush has made it a 1v1. He can play time. Afro's only got the Mac 10 picked up because he wants to use something that's not the AWP. And now Shush can play the mind games. Can Afro figure this one out? Shush will feel like he needs to swing, and he gets the clutch 1 on barely any health at all. The man you can always rely on in Shush will save NIP at the death. How has he won that one then? See you on the highlight reel. That is a fumble of stratospheric proportions from LG. The first click is beautiful. The fact that Bemis has not hit 1 bullet there is insane. I know the Molotov is in position. It's obscuring his vision slightly. That's probably what he'll be complaining about. But that is an unlosable round. And look what it's done to the LG money. Aye, aye, aye. Can you Adam and Eve it? Good catch from Shoshin toward the apartment. Afro will go down. Damage has been done, but they're going to avoid the 5-7 in toward Arch. Stan will find Rainwaker. Low HP, not able to avoid Azu. The bomb can be planted on A, and NIP are finding a way. And as I was, talking about the stats for NIP on the map, that is when Shush pulls off one of the clutches of the tournament. And look, I should preface the numbers of NIP on this map. They are playing very good teams. They played Na'Vi twice at Star Ladder last year. They played Na'Vi at Cologne as well. And they played FaZe at Budapest, which were inspired FaZe, obviously, with some Carrigan bullshit. They did lose to Gentlemates too, but still. 4 of those 5 results are against good teams. This is only their 6th time playing Inferno with this core. And obviously first with this lineup. And they could be about to win it. It's taken a ridiculous Shush moment. LG are going to be absolutely kicking themselves. They would have felt like they had NIP on the ropes. And now we've got a great chance at a map 3 of Mirage. Oh, another great clear from Shush. 24 and 15. Destroys Rainwaker in Boiler. He'll at least hold on to Kaspersky, but Snappy will not allow him to get away. It's only the MP9 for Lux on B as well. Two v4 to save the map. And look, NIP used to run riot on Inferno back in the day. They had a certain man on their team that was the king of banana. But with this lineup, they are the king of nothing. Can they get a W on a map they barely play? Lux holds on for one, but one will not be enough. Bemis, full rotation round through Banana. Already being watched by Shush on and off. NIP from somewhere, mostly thanks to Shush, it has to be said, could be taking this map and taking us to Mirage. 2 players to find for Bemis. Both are locked into the left side of the site. I think Bemis might realise that now, but they go for the double swing, and NIP will find it. Look at the celebration from Snappy. He knows how important that is. Not just for this tournament, but for his team with the new lineup. So many times, the story of NIP this season has been losing the close maps, losing the close series. And that is one that is going to really G them up for Mirage. Shush is their saviour. We'll see you in a few minutes for the decider. NIP are still alive, mostly thanks to the clutch from Shush. See the highlight of that tweeted by NIP's Twitter. If you want to see it and you missed it, you can also scroll back in the kick VOD if you missed it as well. What was that 10-10 on Inferno? And LG need to find a way to reset because they knew they had NIP on the edge. But NIP clung on. Now have a Mirage to play. Mirage is a bit more of a middle ground map between these two teams. LG have not played it at this event yet. Haven't played it as LG yet. But they've played it a lot at the Cologne Major. Managed to beat Big. Managed to beat Bet Boom. Lost to Falcons. Lost to Paravision. Fair enough. And they also took G2 to 22-19 on the map. So it's definitely a good LG map. But that was with Gizmy. You never know. With Lux. For NIP, it's very much a story of 50-50s with them. They've lost to Magic, they've beaten Magic. They've beaten Heroic, they've lost to Heroic. They've beaten 100 Thieves, and they've lost to Big this year. And here we go. Third map decider. We miss mollied up sandwich immediately on the pistol, and NIP are going to pounce over toward A. Stan and Kaspersky will easily entry their way in. There's nothing Afro can do anymore. Good kill from Kaspersky. Quick T-pistol for NIP. Now, can they avoid getting force brought upon? Been the story of the first two maps. The push for Rainway Luminosity. And a great hold from Stown. A good start to map 3 is important for him. He's kind of been absent in this BO3 so far. Not shown the occasional flashes of form that we have seen in his return to competition. Two very important kills for him there. For a bit of confidence. Oh, nice kill from Afro, but he's getting pummeled through ticket box. Good flank kill from Lux, but they know where he's coming from. Awkward for Note when he's reloading in the open, but no worries, gets the kill. And IP comfortable to start Mirage. Don't forget, this is the 0-2 elimination game. Whoever loses this map goes home. We've already seen Tai Lu beat Eyeballers at a canter, with the first cash being played on the A stream. Paravision currently playing Lin Vision on the A stream. We've got two BO1s coming on the B stream. Big versus MIBR and Bait versus Alliance. We'll finish off the day with Deadpool versus Nemesis. Ken does some damage through that smoke, and Afro is lucky not to die. This is the full eco. No problem here. finally, one of these two teams have won the pistol with the conversion. Let's make a big difference to NIP's T side.
Terrorists win.
Rainmaker holding triple for the A side execute coming his way. Up, and the issue is blinded up and not able to find the kill before the first T player drops in from Palace, and well, it all collapses from there at the blink of an eye. Triple kill entry for Note. 7 kills on the board with 7 HP left. Great round from him.
Terrorists win.
Incredibly clean start to NIP's attempt at saving themselves in Guangzhou. Another half buy to face her as well on LG. MP9, 7D or M4. Oh dear, that's a mess. An absolute mess. As he thinks he's saved and covered by that smoke, he is not. It's blown open. Stan gets the entry. Kaspersky will finally find Afro. That's going to be a comfortable start to the round for NIP. 5-0 is but a few seconds away, you feel. Grab from Rainwaker. Should be traded. Shush has used his entire clip. Thankfully he gets away with it. But Lux is still here. And Lux is still healthy as well. Sees Palace. Takes Shush down easily. Now Stan, all of a sudden, when this round looked like it would be the 5-0, and I said it should be done at a canter, it could be LG's first round of the map. Stan's going to try and cross the angle. And he actually hits a bit of damage on Bemis. He knows both these two players are low. Tech9 might be drawn, but Lux knows the timing. Oh, but he's got no bullets in the M4. Uh-oh. Stan chance to clutch now. Bemis headshot angle in toward Connector. And Bemis will save Lux. That was a spooky one. Lux did exactly the right thing. He peeked at the perfect time. He peeks when he knows that Stan hasn't faked it, and he knows he's in the process of drawing his AWP/Tech9 out again to take the fight. He just whiffed horribly with the last few bullets left in his M4. Thankfully, Bemis on the headshot angle will get away with it. Not a round NIP should have lost, that's for sure. Lux is a big factor in recovering that opportunity. Even though he whiffed at the end there, he still gets his team back into it. Could be a very important opening round for LG to grab. Exchange of Molotovs around B. Sappy down to 18 HP now. Slux down to 38. Took extra 18 off that molly. Kaspersky tries to make a move. And that has been stopped by Venus. Venus himself. Oh, a bit of a laboured spray from Azu. Took a little bit too long to get that kill, and that's going to change everything. Down, sets himself up on the AWP to hold for the Afro rotation, and Rainwaker has no say. After the fumble of the previous round, NIP hit straight back. Good signs for them at the moment. Reminder, coming up after this game, we've got 2 BO1s in the 1-1 bracket to cover. Big versus MIBR, and Bait versus Alliance.
Terrorists win.
I would say I'd favour MIBR ever so slightly. I think NQZ is a bit of an upgrade. This Alliance would have to take Bait. Alliance still have the ability to cause a bit of trouble there in a BO1, that's for sure. More BO3 to come later tonight as well with the Boom Nemesis match to qualify for playoffs. Miss nade from Rainwaker. Bit of an annoyance there to catch up the corner of default. Could have done some damage. Here, once again, going to focus A. Rainwaker's in a very good position there, especially with that smoke moving in toward Palace. He gets himself both those 2 kills on Note and Shush. He's going to get a kill at the moment in this round. And look at the transfer from Kaspersky. He almost finds Afro in the smoke. In the end, Snappy finishes him off. And they need Azu. They need Azu badly. How many can he get on this big flank? There's 1. Default player has been destroyed by Lux's MP9. And Kaspersky's close though. They don't. Quick headshot. And he's been able to get away. Away from the grasp of Azuwu. Azu trying to elevate his line, playing on top of Firebox. He's got no kit. He needs to win the duel quickly, and he's going to take it. Whoa. Back and forth round. Incredibly fun to watch, actually. And Azu will be the saviour for LG. That flank coming at just the right time. Fair play to Rainwaker for getting 2. His positioning there with how that smoke ending toward Palace was actually perfect. I thought Kaspersky may have had that clutch 1. But Azu will best him. Oh, Afro. That second kill is incredible. Once again, NIP have an A-site plant. Afro's going to look for a reface now and still finds his third. Afro's been a bit quiet on Mirage so far, but now he's stepping up. So is Snappy, though. Peeking forward, knowing he needs to take a fight in a disadvantage. But now, Lux knows that both these two players are residing. Snappy just about holds on. How's he managed that? Kit retrieved for Afro. Low HP on one. Does tap the headshot away, but he's going to need to hold this defuse. Stan overswings, which he won't. There was no time left either way, I think, actually. Stan will get the kill. Afro does nearly everything to save LG, but couldn't make it happen. Yeah, second kill from Afro. Just a glimpse of the leg. Flicks up nicely. Third kill was amazing on Kaspersky. As he's stuck in under. Has he activated an MP9 only? The answer is probably not at all. And there you go. Kaspersky's going to find him. Good catch from Snappy. And NIP are in full control of this third map beside her. And your mind just goes back to that shush clutch on Inferno. And how much of a factor that's proven to be. Mr. Pugsy in chat said that Lux looks like Hugo from Temu. And I can't lie, I really see it now. What have you done? Ah, Beamus over jiggling in window. That's a poor error. Stan having a very good map 3. As I said earlier, been pretty absent. The entire series up until now. This is more like it. Good tap from Note. Afro will find the trade, but he needs a recovery kill immediately. Second one, that is. And Azir had a chance to flank Stown top mid. But Stown reacts really well. Trying to get his way through Murder Hole, but it's called Murder Hole for a reason. Shush will delete him. And this map 3 is getting away from LG at a vast speed. Big swing from Shush. And they're very much in control. I said before the game, it's very much a middle ground map between these two. And the games that Monty have lost on it have been against great teams. G2, Falcons, Paravision. Sure, a poor Paravision at the Cologne Major, but still. They took G2 to 22-19. They beat Bet Boom, who are good on Mirage. I'd argue NIP have not played against better opposition. Playing against Magic, Heroic, Big, and 100 Thieves. But today, in this moment, with LG playing their first Mirage with Lux on the team. It's all NIP. Kaspersky will stop Azu. Oh, bad jump from the hope will actually mean that Bemis catches him, but no problem. Snappy, quick recovery kill. 4v2. Oh, nice shot, Afro. But it should be at least a 9-3 on the half. Good catch from Shush. But unfortunately, while the end of Inferno is getting hype, this one has not really lived up to the billing. Thankfully, we've had a couple of big clutches and a bit of exciting moments at the end of rounds to get hyped about, but other than that, it's been a little bit of a damp squib, this third map.
Terrorists win.
Not sure LG have a whole lot left. Of course, everyone's been reading the messages on Twitter to Gizmy and LG players moving on without him, unfortunately. Also unfortunate that LG already signed Lux. Gizmy's gone into a great home, it has to be said. Relieving Rain of his IGL duties on 100 Thieves. That could be a very fascinating project to watch now with Gizmy at the helm. With some legends to work with. You know what? My hot take on that is that I think 100 Thieves could match LG's VRS ranking by the end of the year, maybe? LG are currently 20th in the VRS. Just above Magic, just below Tiger. Thieves are down in 44th. More land results for a Gizmy 100 Thieves and they could get pretty close. But obviously Lux needs a bit of time with LG as well. Great kill on Rainwaker, and all the frags just going in IP's way. It's a complete opposite from earlier in the series. But Afro is making something happen. Again, even though he's only got 9 kills in this game, he's kind of the only one stepping up and taking notice of needing to make these plays. And Lux already rotated in toward B. And I don't think they have any idea. And there we go. Good maneuverability and positioning from Lux. It's all down, 2's down, and he jumps into Lux as well. So, something for Monty, ex-Monty, LG, I've done it for the second time now, something for LG to shout about at the end of the first half. But they're still a long way adrift, and NIP should be staying alive in Guangzhou. Start to the second half, and it might very well be the last half that LG play in their first tournament as a returning org in Counter-Strike. You've got more events to come, of course, but a great opportunity here. But Snappy is saying no, and Kaspersky was always ready and raring to go. He can't get the spam on Afro, but the job's pretty much done. It's going to be an NIP CT pistol. And LG are a long way adrift now. It's a shame. I feel like they haven't played awfully in this series. I mean, they've done an incredible job to take Nuke away from NIP. And people will watch that demo and be like, okay, well, Lux just outcalled Snappy on the T side. And Snappy on Nuke is a tale as old as time of how good NIP can be on that map. The fact that they won Nuke and haven't been able to win Inferno or Mirage is a shock. Inferno being the biggest surprise, obviously, with NIP having not played it as a core since November last year at the Budapest Major. And incidentally, that's the only 5 times last year that they'd ever played it with this core. Of course, they used to be known for the map with Freiburg and the Legends on the team. But Inferno's not really been a thing for them recently. They've managed to win their first Inferno back, though. And you can see how much it meant to Snappy after the game. He was really pumped. How many close games NIP have lost this year? You can see how much it meant to him. And maybe this final third map won't be a close game. Appreciate all you guys in chat for sticking around for this series. I'll be with you all day. Big will still be able to come. Fake versus Alliance, 2 BO1s. Should be quick fire. And Bet Bim versus Nemesis to come later on tonight. That should be a really fun one, actually. Very much looking forward to big MIP as well. My voice stays alive for the whole day. Snappy and Kaspersky will push aggressively top middle. This is the opening gun round for LG, and it has gone awry immediately. It's a real nice shot from Rainwaker, but the Stown nade will chase him out of the round for 3. And Azu and Bemis have not got much to do. 8 kills between them in the game. Not a single NIP player is below the 8 kill mark. Look at the team performance has actually been from NIP in this map. 14, 14, 14, 13. Snappy, 11 and 4. They could not have wished for anything better. Snappy flashed off the angle bow, and look, NIP have fun of LG team fighting this game. Maybe it's their turn to win one, but not to be. Kaspersky and Note will rotate in. And they're in full control. Shush will get his fist bump. After all, it'll be NIP with the happy fist bumps at the end of this series, I think. Kaspersky will find Afro nicely, and then Note finds Rainwaker. Finally, LG are going to break in for a 3v3. First round they've actually had a chance in, afraid. Might be too little too late. In comes Snappy, big swing, can't find one kill though. That's a great headshot from Lux. Saves Azu. Maybe LG have a little bit left. Kaspersky, 31 HP. They don't know he's that low, I would say. You also don't know Stown's right next to him. We've got a lot of money. I say a lot of money, that's a lie actually. Only Kaspersky has a lot of money. So they're going to be saving. I lied to you all. I'm sorry. Save is necessary. But it feels like it's only going to be consolation rounds for LG.
Terrorists win.
That kill from Lux is the big one. Probably would have lost the game then and there if he didn't find that frag. Last full buy for an IP before LG could find a little bit of a path back in. If they win this round, they get 5. 6 should be free. Oh, Kaspersky is humbled by Azu. Fortunately not been consistent enough to find more of those headshots in this map. Paravision of 1, map 1 over Linvision 13-3. A stream coverage underway of that one. When I say first map, that was one of the beer ones, I should say. So that is a W for Paravision completed. Will this be a W completed for an IP? Maybe not yet. Rainway can pick up the orb and found 2 kills. Then Afro will stop Snappy from working his way back in. So here we go, LG. A chance to work your way back a little bit. Only a little bit. But it's something. .3D Max versus 9Z is the next beer one for the mainstream. Big versus LIBR will be our first beer on the B stream. NIP need to win first. Oh, shush! Okay. Well, there's a glimmer of hope of winning it right here, right now. God, how consistent has Shush been in this game, man? This guy is the Mr. Consistent. Snappy will be removed by a combination of Bemis and Afro's flash. There's still 2 more players here. There's a headshot from Stow, but he can't complete it. And the Shush double deeg will not deal anymore. They survive for now. would NIP have in this following gun round to drag them over the line? Note will find Lux eventually. Shush. Or maybe not necessarily needed to push through the corner of that smoke at that time. And again, it looks like they're going to shift away. LG are finding answers at the moment. This would be a generational NIP choke if this one got out of hand. I'm not worried yet. If we get to 12-10, I'll be worried. What did I say about this season and NIP losing all the close games? Found a way on Inferno through Shush Magic with a 15 HP 1v3. You have to see that to believe it. That was at 10-10 on Inferno if you want to scroll back through the VOD or find it on NIP's Twitter. Crazy clutch.
Terrorists win.
And they would be out of the tournament if it wasn't for that already. Set up here for Stan and Note and toward under, but that nade's going to move Note into the open. Ooh. Bit awkward for Azzy there. He didn't seem ready for the fact that Note was even in that position. And he'll push up and take him out. Now they know that he could be putting pressure on top middle as well. Lovely click from Note. Gives Afro no chance. And the right click smoke allows him to get away as well. He's everywhere now. They're holding Palace for the lurk of Rainwaker. And this could be where NIP get over the line. Kill from Messes into his own hands in this what could be the final round of the game. Lux wants to try and keep it alive though. And Rainwaker is posturing aggressively out Palace now. Kaspersky, you need to find this, and Lux finds another on 5 HP, and Sappy can't trade that one either. Oh my word. He only just finds Rainwaker. There's still a glimmer of hope for Lux, you know. 5 HP 1v2. There's an HE on Sappy though, and for 3. It's going to be a map win on Mirage for NIP and a series win as well. That one nearly got out of hand with Lux trying absolutely everything to scramble the game back. But LG, unfortunately, in their first tournament as an organisation back in Counter-Strike, will exit winless. NIP stay alive. They go through to the 1 and 2 bracket tomorrow. And LG will have to lick their wounds. At least they found a really impressive map. Winning Nuke over NIP is no mean feat. They should be proud of that, especially with these 4 players with a brand new in-game leader. But this is all she wrote for Guangzhou for LG. They'll come back refreshed. They're still a very relevant team in the top of Tier 2, around that 20th position in the VRS. But this is a huge win for NIP. They needed this one badly. And from a 0-2 position in the group, so they probably need to make playoffs from here to feel like it's a job well done in this tournament. Very entertaining game, it has to be said, crazy moments, and I think it has to be said, the Shush 1v3 on 15 HP on Inferno turned everything around. That was NIP's first Inferno win ever with this lineup, dating back to mid-2025. Lost all 5 they played with this core. So it's a rare playing of Inferno. That's what happens when Cash is in the pool, obviously. Cash being in the map pool will expose some teams' map pools to other possibilities if they don't want to play Cash yet. I think NIP deserve credit for finding a way to grind this series through. That's it from LG, and we'll be back in around, I don't know, I'm hoping around half an hour or so for the opening BO1 between Big and MIBR. See you in a bit.